And this is Garrett. Hey, buddy. Garrett, what are you doing? What are you doing?
FedEx just delivered my order, so I should be getting a mail message pretty soon to go pick it up.
Okay, well then I did right.
Yeah, Silverado's at home, but the new Ford is on order. It's supposed to be delivered by the 11th.
Well, that's the end of recording, people. He's going to the dark side. But in the meantime, we got this nice 376 out here in the desert park next to us. You can see us in the background. And he came in with this nice Victron Energy Multi Plus 2 and said, you know anything about these? Well, if you guys have been following the channel, you know that I just recently installed one back in October. So that's what we've been working on for the last 2 days. Putting in this solar.
Yeah,
Might even look familiar. There's your Victron Multi Plus. He went with the same charge controllers. Wiring done by others this time. Say hi, Kenny.
Hi!
Wiring was done by Kenny. So we ran everything from the roof down to here. We'll show you that here in a minute. In the meantime, here's his battery bay. We put two distribution box there. One's covered, one isn't, and the shunt. And ran number 4 gauge wire to his 6-volt batteries, which are in series. So we did find out that he has enough to run a microwave, but not enough to run an air conditioner.
Watch your head.
Of course, he has a generator if he needs it. So how did we get the wires from the roof to the garage on the 376? Well, this is how. 376s happen to have, whoops, it's a little dark in here. I don't think it's enough light. But okay, yeah, there's enough. So see these 4 cables coming down from the roof. We ran it down all the way to the floor. So all he has to do is put this board back in front when he gets a few minutes. Put the board back in. Cool, huh? That was a lot easier than we thought. There was somebody at the Grand Design solar powered Facebook page that helped us decide how we were going to run the wires. And what I'll do now is take you upstairs and show you the partial install. We got one panel hooked up. Okay, so I'm up on the roof now. Justin's gonna put 6 215 watt panels on the roof. We only have 5 sitting up here now. Those 2 are actually gonna be over here closer. One's gonna go here next to the air conditioner. The other one's gonna go between that vent pipe and the roof vent. Anyway, we only have one connected so far. Now you'll see that all we did was drill a hole. There, let me get out of the sunlight. He drilled a hole to run the wire in. He's gonna have to seal it with dicord. That's all. He don't have no connectors or anything to put it into the box. And then there's the connector there. We have one panel hooked up. This is the connector. Look at it. It is awesome. Takes 6 gauge wire on one side, and we could hook 4 panels up to this if we needed to. What are those blocks? It's what the local solar shop sells for connectors. They're a Pro Series audio block. Who would have thunk it? High voltage, but that's how we're connecting the panels. So anyway, Justin went to go get some more parts because he didn't have enough parts to mount the panels to the roof. He only had enough brackets to mount the brackets to the panels themselves. So we'll give you a final video when we get them all done. By the way, that one panel there was putting out 115 watts already for a 215 watt panel. This is the way it's facing, but the sun is up there. So once that sun moves across the sky a little bit, he'll be picking up a lot more. Might be just enough to charge his batteries for today, so we don't have to run a generator. So anyway, here's an aerial view of where we're at. As you know, that's our rig right there in the foreground. Look at the mountains. It is absolutely gorgeous here. We've been getting 40-degree nights and 60, mid to upper 60. Tomorrow might be in the 70 days. I mean, oh, and it's getting crowded here. It's January 6th, and the RV show is coming to town in, what is that? 16 more days? Yeah, 16 more days. The RV show will be here. So there you have it. Installing solar in the desert. Good morning. It's Friday, January 7th, 2022. We just put the finishing touches, or finished the wiring, so we can get all 6 of these panels hooked up to the charge controllers. So he's got one tilted, but because he's facing northwest, we're thinking it'd be better if he just lays it down so he can get sun like the other ones. You can tell by my shadow, that one's not getting anything, but the other ones are charging. Here's the final combiner box. See if we can get past this air conditioner here. Here's the combiner box. We got the 6-gauge wire going down to the controllers, and we have everything wired into those 2 blocks. He's going to clean this up a little bit, and he's going to put DAP seal all the way around the wires to keep water from going in. And then we'll bend the wires down so wire doesn't climb up a hill, it goes down the hill. So we'll bend those down like that. We got to cut that back a little bit first. Anyway, that's what's going on up here. 1290 watts. His next upgrade will be batteries. He's got 4 6-volters on the end that he's charging with all this. He's going to get some lithium, and that'll make it a real system. Or some AGMs. AGMs would do it too. All depends on what you find. Anyway, it's getting busy out here in Quartzsite. Every day we look out here, more and more rigs are out here getting ready for the January 22nd RV show. They were getting ready to raise the tent already yesterday. Go back to town, might be already raised, I don't know. Oh, we're gonna go for an ATV ride over towards that mountain tomorrow. It's gonna be about a 40-mile round trip, 40 or 50-mile round trip out there. But yeah, it looks a little quiet back here, but this is backside of La Posa. You can't go much farther than that anyway, so a lot of dead-end roads over here. Boy, what a beautiful morning. Okay, I think we'll call this one a keeper.